Hello, I'm in Balcomb and this is St Mary's Church. I've come to have a look around the cemetery, and specifically I've come to look for the grave of an actor from Brighton. His name's Paul Scofield. So he was born in Birmingham but moved to Brighton when he was young and went to Varndine School, and he passed away in Brighton. Wow, there's a lot of old graves here. And a lot of these ones don't have an inscription on at all. This looks like quite a large cemetery, and it seems like it carries on and there's a new section down at the bottom. Got a few Commonwealth graves. Orvie Matthew died 23rd of January 1916, aged 56. And then right behind him, C.W. Stone, 28th of July 1915, aged 17. J.E. Lewis, 9th of May 1919, aged 27. And G. Holman, 10th of December 1915, aged 21. This is the bottom section of the cemetery, and they definitely are newer graves. And a man from Brighton, is right here. This is the grave of David Paul Scofield. He was an actor who had a 6-decade career. He received the Triple Crown of Acting, an Academy Award, Primetime Emmy Award and a Tony Award. He had a reputation of being one of the great Shakespearean performers, and he declined the honour of a knighthood. He was born in Birmingham, 21st of January 1922, but when he was a few weeks old, his family moved to Pyecombe in Sussex, and then at the age of 12 he went to Varndine School in Brighton. He starred in a lot of plays such as King Lear, The Merchant of Venice, A Man for All Seasons. He starred alongside Burt Lancaster in The Train in 1964, also with Helen Mirren in 1989, When the Whales Came. He also played the Ghost in a 1990 film adaptation of Hamlet alongside Mel Gibson. On the 19th of March 2008, he died at the Royal Sussex County Hospital in Brighton. His memorial service was at Westminster Abbey on the first anniversary of his death, and his wife Joy died 4 years later. And here they are together. It says Paul Scofield, actor, 1922 to 2008. On stage, his voice split the silence, his whisper cast a spell. Now his stage is dark, silence reclaims him, and we, his wife and family, hold close his memory forever. Underneath is Joy Scofield, 1922 to 2012. Actress, author, devoted and beloved wife, mother and grandmother. Rest in peace, dear Joy, with the husband you so deeply loved, and in the village where you made a wonderful home for your family. Let's go have a look inside the church. See if there's anything interesting in there. With the church is sold, there's bound to be. So this church has been extended a number of times. You can see the oldest bit here, and then the middle bit was added on, and then the end bit. But it's not only expanded across, it's expanded in length as well. See where the roof changes. Got the World War One and Two memorial. Well, that was a very beautiful church. One of the nicest I've seen, actually. This headstone is from 1748, it looked like. So I was talking to the lady inside. Obviously there's the plaque from Queen Mary, who sat there for her niece's wedding. So that's a very cool part of history. Also there's a list of rectors, and the earliest one was 1333. I've come just down the road to St Leonard's at Turner's Hill. The flag was raised on the tower to commemorate the Silver Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on 2nd of June 1977. There's your picture of King Charles, who decided not to do an Easter message this year. World War II memorial. Nice little church. So let's go have a look in the cemetery. Stone here says, the tower is a memorial to the men of Turner's Hill who gave their lives in the Great War, 1914 to 1918. And I know there are some Commonwealth graves in here. So there's two from World War II here. W.S. Easy, 28th of January 1945, age 31. H.M. Aitken, 2nd of March 1945, age 20. Looks to be a little hidden Commonwealth grave in here. Arthur Beck, Coldstream Guard, 7th of February 1915, aged 20. Looks like there's some ashes, burial plots here. Just noticed these headstones to the Blakers. I wonder if they're related to the Blakers in Portslade. Maybe. The last stop on my trip today. It's Church of the Transfiguration in Pyecombe. That looks quite old. Apparently buried in here is John Attenborough, the brother of David Attenborough. Well, according to Find a Grave anyway. And also in this corner you have some Blakers. William Frederick Blaker, Knight of the Legion of Honour, Colonel in His Majesty's Army, died August 1933. George Blaker, died 2001. I have found a Commonwealth grave, K.L. Hilton, 12th of October 1944, aged 19. Just in this, please remember all those whose ashes lie in this churchyard. 1990 that was put up. There's some names here. Another Blaker. Nathaniel Blaker died at Hurstpierpoint 1880. Some more relatives, and there's another one. It's an old burial marker on the floor. Here lieth interred the body of Thomas Byth of the parish, a gent who departed this life 20th day of July in the year of our Lord God 1681, aged 42 years. Elizabeth, relict of Lewis Beaumont, died July 13, 1750. Under this marker is the body of the Reverend Sir Lewis Beaumont. He was 36, he is rector here, and died December 23rd, 1738, aged 64. I couldn't find any memorial for John Attenborough, so possibly it's an unmarked grave, or find a grave might be wrong. You never know. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time.